How I went from broke to a 75K job with no experience. This is my story.
Don't play me, pay me. Cut the tech.
90 hours a week. That's how much I was working. 2 full-time jobs, not 1, 2. And also doing DoorDash on the side just to survive. And then in 12 weeks, everything changed. I landed a $75,000 remote job with no degree, no previous experience. And I did it all at 40 years old while I was silently battling depression. So if you're feeling stuck, tired, wondering if it's too late, this video is for you. Let me take you back to where it all started. I remember sitting in my car after a DoorDash delivery. It was a Tuesday night specifically, I remember this. I'd been up 48 hours straight. My head was hurting, my body was aching, my mind was all over the place trying to figure out how I can get out of this current situation, and I wasn't finding no answers. I was scared, I was terrified. I had a hard time looking my wife and kids in the face at that point in life. Like, I felt like a complete, utter failure as a leader, provider, and protector of my family. I had just come off working 2 full-time jobs that week. One at a call center as a freight broker, the other one at an Amazon plant. And I still needed to make time to do DoorDash just so I can make some extra money to cover the bills. 90 hours every single week. And after the rent, food, gas, mountains of debt, I had nothing left. I felt hopeless because this wasn't just a bad month. This is my life ever since the pandemic. I was 40 years old, no degree, no money to go back to school. And even if I did have the money, I ain't had the time. Like, I had no in-demand skills I could put on a resume. And depression, man, that was like a shadow that followed me everywhere I went. One night, I just broke. I was sitting in my car, I'm crying my eyes out. I'm just yelling at God like, yo, what is going on? Like, I had a full mental breakdown. Looking back on it now, I think I was at rock bottom. A few nights later, I'm scrolling through YouTube while I'm at Amazon working, searching for a podcast that I can listen to help me zone out so I don't have to worry about this 10-hour shift. And I found this video. The video was Anthony O'Neill, and he was interviewing a dude named Cyrus Harbin. He was talking about how he changed his life by getting into the tech field with no previous experience. He said something like, you don't need a degree, you just need the right skills and the right mindset. So I paused, stopped what I was doing, I rewound it, I listened to it again, and something happened that I hadn't felt in years. I started to feel hopeful. I started to get excited, but honestly, I was still hesitant. Like, I gotten so accustomed to being in this hopeless feeling that I actually was scared to allow myself to feel excited again because I didn't want to be let down. But I saw something I couldn't unsee, and now I caught it. So after a few weeks of watching more videos and hearing more success stories of people who had done this, I decided I wasn't gonna die in the same place I was suffering. So I went looking for an online course that could give me some skills in a fairly quick amount of time without costing me an arm and a leg. And I ended up finding a course called Course Careers. It was an online self-paced program that trains you for an entry-level tech sales job. Now, it did cost me a few $100, which honestly I felt like was a lot at the time. But I also thought like, yo, if this don't work, I'm stuck here forever. But if it does work, everything changes. Besides, I got sneakers in my closet that cost more than $500. Like, I'm doing this course, right? So I committed. I bought the course. Even though I was still working 2 full-time jobs and doing DoorDash, I carved out every bit of time I had to study. I got off social media completely. Like, I stopped listening to music. I stopped watching YouTube unless I was watching something or somebody that was helping me get through the course. Like, I studied everything tech sales related that I possibly could get my hands on. And in the process of doing that, what happened was I rewired how I thought about business, communication. Like, most importantly, I started to regain confidence. Like, the course didn't just give me specific information. It gave me structure, it gave me strategy, and most importantly, it gave me belief. 3.5 weeks later, I completed the course, 24 days. Now, after securing my certificate, I started to implement the things that the course taught me on how to actually land a job. So I built me a new resume, I built my LinkedIn from scratch like I was a brand, and I started applying like my life depended on it, because it did. I went through rejection, I went through ghosting, I went through interviews that went nowhere, but I kept going because I saw a way out of working that 90 hours a week. Then about 60 days later, I got the call. Mr. Roberson, we'd like to extend you an offer. $75,000 entry-level position in tech sales, fully remote. Bruh, I cried. Like, not because of the money, because that moment proved that I wasn't stuck anymore. Like, I had my life back. This one job was now paying me what working 3 jobs before was earning me. 90 hours a week down to only 40 hours a week. As you can imagine, since then, my life has completely changed. Like, I wake up with freedom, spend time with my family. It's something as simple as being able to pick up my kids from school, actually attending their basketball games, being able to cook and enjoy a meal with the family, like actually getting 8 hours of sleep every night. Like, I got all that back. Am I filthy rich and living life that you see on Instagram? Not yet. But I finally have peace of mind. Like, I got a career that's tremendous upside and room to grow. And the best part, I don't have to trade all of my time for money anymore. I also get the opportunity to do something I love to do, which is help people. because I know what it feels like to be stuck. I know what it feels like to be overlooked, overworked, underpaid. And I knew there are more people out there like me, people who just needed a shot, a roadmap, someone to believe in them. I was actually given the opportunity to become a course careers coach. And now I help people from all walks of life get into tech sales just like I did. No degree, no experience, just some hunger. So if you're watching this, you feel stuck, you've been working yourself into the ground and wondering why nothing's changing, hear me and hear me clearly. You are not too old. You are not too far gone. You are not stuck forever. You just need the right roadmap or maybe the right community. And then you need the courage to actually act it out. Look, dude, I'm not special. I just found the right opportunity and made a decision to change. And I followed it with action every single day. If you could do that, your life could look completely different in 3 months. I'm living proof of it. So here's what I want you to do. Find a course that can teach you the skills that you need in a short amount of time for a fraction of the price. There are a ton of them out there. Now, of course, since I took course careers and I'm also a coach for them now, I'm going to suggest that you do that one in particular, right? So hit the link in the description and check out course careers. They got a ton of career options. It's not just tech. And the best part, they got a free intro course so you can try without any kind of financial obligation. So if you have any questions, like please leave them in the comments. I read each and every one of them and I try to reply to all of them. Like I really be outside in these comment streets. And while you're there, do me a favor, like this video, subscribe to the channel and share it. Ultimately, this community, this Cut the Tech community is here to help you successfully make that career pivot so that you can tell the industry our Cut the Tech motto, which is don't play me, pay me. Cut the Tech, you heard? Look forward to hearing you.
Don't play me, pay me. Cut the tech.